Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna try my hardest to keep this video short, simple, and to the point. So let's just start by showing you guys what I keep in my everyday makeup bag. All of these products are something I use every single day, and I do stuff this thing to the brim. I usually keep this on my bathroom counter, so it's okay if I can't close it. It's just nice and easy to reach in there, dig through it, make a mess. My husband thanks me for. Messes are inevitable when doing your makeup. And all of these products in here are what I used on my face today. Again, these are products that I use every day. I do work in a photo studio, so it's typically very dark in there. So there is no need to get full glam every day for work. I usually keep it very simple. Let's go ahead and just get into this. Okay, so I kind of want to keep this in order. The first thing I'm going to be showing you guys is the primer that I use, but this is the COVERGIRL trublend Base Business Pore Minimizing Primer. I like this primer so much because it's weightless. I feel like a lot of pore primers are a little bit thicker in consistency, but this is truly so light wearing, and I feel like it's not gonna gunk up under my makeup. You know what I'm talking about. A lot of pore primers do that, but this one right here is so silky, and I think that's why I love it so much. It's good for an everyday use. Okay, and going ahead, this is a product I love, and it's literally empty. Getting to the point of empty. I use this every single day, and I feel like this is a little bit of a controversial product just because there are so many people who do not like this product, but I love it. This is a fairly new product. This is the COVERGIRL Clean Fresh Skin Milk. I use the shade 530, which is fair/light. This line, COVERGIRL did all the right things except the shade range. I mean, this is vegan, cruelty-free. It's formulated without talc and parabens. I did a whole review on this that I'll go ahead and link above for you guys. It is nowhere near full coverage, and that's what I like for an everyday use. This honestly is a tinted moisturizer without the SPF though. Like I said, everyone's skin is so different. I know a lot of people had trouble with creasing with this product, but I did not experience that with my skin type whatsoever, but I love it so much. And going in, another COVERGIRL product. I swear this video is not sponsored by COVERGIRL. I'm just little old me, no one knows about me. But this is one of my favorite concealers, and I use this almost every day just to cover up those dark circles under my eye. This is the COVERGIRL trublend Undercover Concealer. And I use the shade Light Ivory. I love how big the sponge is on this, but I usually just pop one little dab and one little dab on my under eye and just blend that all out, and then it does me wonders. I love this concealer so much. Okay, and another thing, so let's just go on to tools. I always keep some kind of makeup sponge, beauty blender, what have you, in my makeup bag. I just grab whatever is the clean one for that week, and then I just pop it in my makeup bag, and then I always keep a big fluffy brush in my makeup bag for my everyday use because I use this for my bronzer. I dust off any loose setting powder. You can never go wrong with a big fluffy brush. So of course that's an everyday essential. And then speaking of setting powder, I love using these two in combination. This is the e.l.f. Make Me Matte. This is typically used to mix into your foundations to make your foundation matte. I use a little bit as setting powder because it truly makes a difference. This skin milk does have a dewy finish, and I don't have to set it, but because I'm running around all day at work, I'm sweating, and I think maybe that's why I love this so much, because I set it with the e.l.f. Make Me Matte powder. I do not recommend this product for anyone who has dry skin because this truly sucks all the oils out of your skin and makes your skin matte. And my skin does typically get more dry in the winter time, like the dead of winter, December, January, February. It kind of takes a shift towards March, April, May. So what I use in the dead of winter, I just switch this out for the e.l.f. HD setting powder and just kind of do a rotation with my setting powders. Okay, and as far as like bronzer goes, this little palette here is an essential for me. I don't necessarily use the blush, but the bronzer I use every day. This is the Wander Beauty Blush and Bronzer Duo. This bronzer in the shade Costa Ray is my favorite for an everyday look because it's not so dark. I know a lot of people do not like this bronzer because it's not deep enough, but for an everyday look, I am about it. I'm typically more subtle when it comes to everyday makeup. I just want something fast and easy, slap on my face, and I can go to work because I sleep in a little bit and I don't have time in the morning typically. But I feel like this bronzer makes my skin look more awake, and then it makes me look like I have my shit together, even when we all know I do not. So as far as bronzers go, I do use this little cutie here for my everyday bronzer. And then, because I don't typically use the blush that's in this palette, let's see here. Here we go. So what I use for my everyday blush, and this is a mess because I do use it every day. This is the NYX Baked Blush. It says it's an illuminator and bronzer, but it is truly the prettiest color for a blush. The shade is Ignite/Passion, so this is what I use on the very apples of my cheeks, and I don't use a lot of it. I just want a little bit on the tops of my cheeks, just to make my skin look more refreshed, and I love this coral color. And then going in, this is my favorite and least talked about product. I never do my brows on camera because if I'm being honest, I'm always wearing brows even without makeup. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and I get it in the shade, what shade are you? Neutral Brown. I used this shade even when my hair was blonde. I feel like this is just such a good go-to neutral shade as far as eyebrows go. This thing is $2, and I have to get a new one about every month and a half, so $2. I have been using this product for years. The packaging has changed throughout the years, but it's kind of just like your typical, I'm almost out, I have to go get a new one. But anyways, this is just kind of like your typical brow pencil. For $2, I'm always gonna be buying this. Okay, and as far as eyeshadow goes, I have so many eyeshadow palettes, but this one right here is the one I keep in my everyday makeup bag. This is a Tarte eyeshadow palette, and forgive me, I do not know the name of this palette, but I will do some research and I will go ahead and type it all out in the description for you guys. But I love this palette so much because it is such a neutral palette. I have these neutral matte shades in here, but then it sprinkles in some shimmery shades, which I love, because if you're looking to get a little bit jazzed up but not too jazzed up, just pop on a little bit of shimmer over some neutral tones and you guys, you got a good, beautiful everyday makeup look. And I love Tarte eyeshadows because they smell like chocolate. But this mirror right here is so good. I love this mirror. I usually have a little compact mirror, but as far as keeping stuff in my bag, I'll just whip this bad boy out and use this to kind of apply my makeup if I'm on the go or anything. And the packaging is super cute. It's not too big, so it's really nice and quick and easy to just throw in a makeup bag and you're on your way. Okay, and going on, let's go ahead and talk about this product right here. This is a little highlighter that came in the new COVERGIRL line, that clean, fresh line that they came out with. This thing smells like a sweet tart. It's so yummy. This little thing right here is the COVERGIRL Clean Fresh Cooling Glow Stick. And I have this in the shade Opal Dreams. I just love how this applies. It's so creamy without being an actual cream. If that makes sense at all, I don't know. But it truly has this like cooling effect on your skin. The packaging doesn't feel cold at all, but when you apply it to your skin, I don't know, it just feels cold. It's so good. It's such a good product, and I feel like it adds just a little bit of something something on the pops of your cheeks, your nose, wherever you like to apply this, your collarbones. This is just such a good product without being too much of a highlight. Very good for that everyday makeup look. How many times can I say everyday makeup look in this video? Make it a drinking game if you're bored. I don't know. Okay, and then going on to mascara. This is just such a simple mascara. This is the COVERGIRL Professional 3-in-1 Mascara, and it has a nice bended wand to give you a slight curl, slight uplift when applying your mascara. I'm not too picky with mascaras, guys. If I'm being honest, I get whatever's on sale, because if I'm actually getting glammed up, I'll use a false lashy, but for my everyday, I'm just popping on a little bit of mascara and I'm going on about my day. But for a mascara, it is what it is. I love it. I use it every day. And I feel like it's dramatic enough to wear just mascara without eyeliner. It still gives your eyes a nice, awake, and bright look. Okay, and another product, I use these two together every single time. This is the Brow Bar Clear Brow Gel. This came in a kit with like eyebrow powder and eyebrow like cream to kind of carve out your eyebrow. I don't use that. I use this every single day. But this brow gel is amazing. I love it so much. It seriously holds your brows in place all day. And look how cute this is. It fits perfectly in my makeup bag. Okay, and then going on here, we just got some liquid liner, and I actually just got this in my SHEIN SheGlam makeup haul. I'll go ahead and link that above if you have not seen that yet. SHEIN surprisingly has some bomb makeup for such a good price. In my review of this, I did say how heavy it was because this is such a heavy product. The actual packaging is metal, but the tip of this is so precise. You can go full on wing or just do a little something something on the corners or do whatever you want to do with your eyeliner. I love to keep this in my bag. It's waterproof, I love it, it's sweat proof. Definitely one of the better liquid eyeliners I have ever used, and I have used some high-end eyeliners before, but SHEIN eyeliner, and again, I'll link everything down below for you guys. Love this thing so much. Okay, and then setting powder. I don't use this every day, but because it's getting more into like the warmer months. Not here in Illinois, apparently. We have had 80-degree weather and snow all in 1 week these past couple weeks, so welcome to the Midwest. But anyways, yes, because the warmer months are approaching us, I did pop this in my bag recently. Not that I'm going anywhere and I have to set my makeup because we are in quarantine. But this is the Wet n Wild Matte Finishing Spray. The mist on this is so great. I don't know if you guys can see that. Did you see that? I don't know. It just gives a nice overall matte finish to your makeup look. Forgot about this brush. It was just down under there. That happens when you have a whole bunch of stuff in your makeup bag. This is just the blending brush that I use for my everyday. This is just a SEPHORA crease blending brush. I think I like putting this in my makeup bag because of the size of it. It's just such a good on-the-go makeup brush, and it does the job. It's a very good blender for your eyeshadow. And then going in, I have the last 3 things in my bag are lip products. First little thing we're going to talk about is the BURTS BEES Pomegranate Chapstick. BURTS BEES chapsticks cannot fail you. They just soak in your lips and give you a nice hydration. Good to just apply any kind of other lip products over that without having that waxy film on the top of your lips. Literally my ride or die. The lipstick I'm actually wearing today, it's just a nice subtle glowy look. This is the L'OREAL Paris. This is in the shade 135, which is in Ballerina Shoes. This is actually a fairly new lipstick, and I just love how creamy it applies. It does have like a florally fragrance to it, but I feel like that's so typical for L'OREAL. Kind of that old school lipstick smell. You know what I'm talking about. You know. And then another product, I actually just got this as well. This is the e.l.f. Tinted Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Pink Kiss. I love this because it's so subtle and it just really gets in your lips. I always kind of bounce back and forth between either of these because they are so neutral, but still kind of give yourself that I have my shit together look. So there you have it. Those are all the products that I keep in my everyday makeup bag. Just keep it on my bathroom sink. I reach for all of these products. Okay, we're dropping things. Okay. Alright guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you want to see more. I do a lot of unboxings, product reviews, and your occasional makeup looks, or little chit-chatty videos like you saw today. If you want to see more of that, go ahead and subscribe below. Alright guys, as always, I'll see you next time.